All right, my friends, here's the official show. And let me just adjust my screen a little bit. I'm going to adjust things just a little bit here and move it over like that and see if I can fix it. Yeah, here we go. It's me, Coach B. Thank you, Julie. Invite your Twitter followers. This is the Fresh News Show. We had a little warm up there. We reviewed. Hello, Paula. Jeannie Ainge. Yes, I had a great birthday. Thank you so much. Man, it's so cool to get birthday wishes from a lot of people and think you might be helping them. There's Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Tracy, thank you. Invite your Twitter followers. Thank you, Melissa. She is our senior social media guru. Stacy, thanks so much. We're going to be starting live in about 1 minute, my friends. So invite your colleagues. Hello again, Geo Jerry. Geo Jerry, I'm making you a regular. And Blizzard, yes. Blizzard, how is the character education piece working? Church and me. Thank you, Eric R. Kelly, thank you from room 2. Blizzard, how is character education piece working with your second graders, with your middle schoolers? Are you ready, Blizzard, for some material on courage? Geo, yes, you are a proud regular Wibbitier. It's coming along, says Golden Lover. Golden Lover, you're a regular too. How's that feel to be? All right, here we go. We are ready to roll, my friends. It's time. So, Virtue Calendar. What is Courage Wednesday? Now, there are our 2 books. A shameless plug. Who's got the books and who digs them? Thank you, Blizzard. Have you bought the books? Blizzard, thank you for inviting your followers. Erin has bought the books. Looks like she might be from Nebraska. Tracy's got both of them. Stacy, thank you so much. Paula, Jeannie. Ms. Kelly from room 2 has both of them. Thank you, my friends. Frugal in first has them. Got him, says Kinder Duo. So much for the shameless plug. Yes, starting school-wide, April, give me a call. I need to get them a newbie. Yes, Tammy. They're on Amazon. They're bestsellers on Amazon. Oh, a Kansas girl. Hey, Husker. April says... Oh, Melissa likes them. Of course she does. She's a good friend of mine. All right. Before we talk about how to teach courage every Wednesday, let's review the rules. What we're talking about is character education. All right, here's our rules. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2, coming back here, raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 3, raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. Ah! They love that ah. Yes, thank you. You know, I love it. You know, we can just block people who are have potty mouths. It's a great feeling. All right. Rule 4, make smart choices. Here comes character education. Kindness, leadership, courage, invincible grit. Those are our 4 character education pieces. Kindness, leadership, courage, invincible grit. Who has tried the 4 virtues? Now, many of you are veteran whole brain teachers, and you've tried them. Let me know. I'm taking another shot of 6 hours is all over it. California clear to you, 6 hours. Blizzard, yeah. Blizzard, I'm glad you're doing it because we need some feedback in middle school. Trying, says Paula. Love them in kinder. Working on them. Back at you, 6 hours. I'm working on it. Really like it, says Golden Lover. Shelly, good to have you here. Tried all of them and you love them, says Gwyneth43. All right. Now, working on one trait a week. Yes, one a week goes slowly. It was, boy, Melissa, I'd love to hear what your kinders, and in special ed, yes, I'd love to hear what your kinders think courage is. Now, our idea is let's focus on a virtue each day. Well, say hello to your mom for me. So each day we focus on a virtue, kindness, leadership. We're going to talk about courage today. And then on Friday we do all of them. Yeah. We're going to talk about that leadership box. It is wonderful. Just tap my heart. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Blizzard. Listen. Blizzard, middle school teacher. She just said, this is so cool. She says, she sees a kid who's ready to give up. She does this, which means you've got invincible grit, baby. You're no quitter. Can anybody give Blizzard a gazillion finger woo? That's genius. How often does a kid, kinder to high school, crash and burn because they give up too soon? And what Blizzard is doing, our brilliant middle school teacher, she's doing this. Yes. Ho, 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 ho. Especially in math, says Blizzard. Yeah. Blizzard, maybe you better go like this. Give them a double. Yeah, that's brilliant. So once we get the gestures into the kids' minds, then there's lots of creative stuff, and that was genius. That was so good, Blizzard. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to forget I got it from you and take credit for it. Here's Coach B's secret. You might say, how does this guy think up this stuff? I don't think it up. I steal it from teachers and claim I invented it. Ha 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 ha. Be careful. Yeah. Blizzard's okay with that. She knows me. All right. Press it. So, when you come to Wednesday, you put a star by Wednesday. Tell the kids, let me move this back a little bit. Tell the kids I want all the virtues every day. And notice Monday, we have kindness is the big word. Tuesday, leadership. Wednesday, courage. I want to see them all every day. But each day has a special focus. And then on Friday, we see all of them. All right, here's my lesson plan. Don't worry if you can't read it. I'm going to go over it right now. Lesson plan for courage. Number 1. Every virtue is defined as defeating its opposite. Courage defeats fear. That's how we define it. Now, you tell your kids there are 2 ways to demonstrate courage. Speak courageously or act courageously. Tell your neighbor what a courageous student would say in this classroom. Lynn, keep on trying. Tell your neighbor what a courageous student would do in this classroom. Tell your neighbor some examples of fearful words and actions you've seen. Tell your neighbor some examples of courageous words and action. Let's zoom in on that. Let's see if you can see it. There it is. Don't worry about taking notes. I'll give this to you as a free PDF on Facebook. But notice we're not lecturing about courage. Tell your neighbor courageous actions. Tell your neighbor courageous words. Fearful actions, fearful words. In what we've read and what you've seen on videos, I had a student tell on himself when I told him he was courageous, 6 Howards, you're a genius. That is bravery. We don't fear hard work. That is incredible. Can we just stop there a moment with Melissa and her kinders? Her kinders are saying they're not afraid of hard work. Ah! Ha! You think we could get kids to overcome their fear of effort? I think we can. All right. Now, every Wednesday, you're going to select a different aspect of courage. So I'm just saying, every Wednesday, you could either tell a story about a courageous person that you've known, or show a newspaper story that features courage or fear, or describe a movie or video that featured a courageous or fearful action. You know what I'd love? You're doing this. Anybody bringing in the newspaper? Just hold up the headlines. Kids don't have a clue about what's going on in the world. Whose fault is that? Could it be the school system? Show them the paper, whether they can read or not. So often there's great pictures on the front page, and talk about courage or fear or kindness or leadership. Telling each other with a gesture, have courage, you can do it. That's incredible, Melissa. Now, ask kids to create their own suggestions about courage. You might have to prompt them. Ignore bullies. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Bravely take responsibility for your actions. Fearlessly admit mistakes. Tell on yourself. That's great. You know, the beauty of the newspaper idea is that it's something new every day. I think kids don't have an idea that there's a world where things are changing in dramatic ways. Yeah. Character education in the newspaper. All right. Now, here's my biggie. Here's my biggie. Biggie. Listen to me. The fundamental way that we teach kindness is we say thank you, and the kids say you're welcome. The fundamental way that we teach leadership is we tell kids to behave like two grades older. The fundamental way we teach courage, we get kids to overcome their gigantic fear, their huge fear of public speaking. They're scared. They're scared to stand up and say anything. So do it this way. Watch my scaffolding. I'll show you the summary. First, you point at kids and all they do is say class as they rise. Boom and boom and boom and boom. Class as they rise. Maybe that's all you do on day one, is every once in a while. If I point at you, I want you to stand up quickly and say class as you rise. Class, class, class. And everyone else says yes. You say to them, you are queen of the world. You are king of the world. I don't want little mousy class. I don't want this. Class. I want this. Class. If you say it a little louder, they will get a little louder. You can say, all right, show me mousy. Class. That's a good mousy. Now show me queen. Class. Just practice. Is this so crazy that you'd ask them to practice one step at a time? I think they do that in piano and tennis, probably nowhere else, one step at a time. All right, step one, get them to stand up and say class. Step two, they say class. Of course, the kids say yes, and then they just say mirror words. Class, and then mirror words. If that takes a day or two, it's fine. First step, say class. Second step, say class and mirror words. Third step, give a simple lesson, count to 3. Class, yes. Mirror words, mirror words. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And that's it. Scaffold the presentation. And then step 4 is, they'll say class, kids will say yes, they'll say mirror words, the kids will say mirror words, and they repeat some lesson that you gave. Now let me show you the 4 scaffolding steps as a list. Here we go. So simple. And does this teach them courage? You bet it does. Are they afraid to talk? You bet they are. So step 1, stand quickly. Step 2, say class, and then mirror words. Step 3, count to 3. Step 4, paraphrase the teacher's lesson. Simple. Who's excited to teach their kids to overcome the choking fear of public speaking? It is a choking fear, isn't it? You tell a kid to stand up and they go, they're afraid for no reason, and it chokes them. It keeps them from leadership and self-confidence and presentation and command, and it builds a community. Yes, let's build a community. It doesn't just help the kid. The other kids see them doing it, and they are reinforcing that child. Fantastic says, yes, super improver goal with 5th graders. Yes, that's very good. Listen. Our most undeveloped educational resource, which counts and costs nothing, is student leadership. We're using student leaders to clean the stinking erasers. Please. Let's have them demonstrate leadership as they repeat parts of our lesson. Someone just had a note there about their autistic child. Could you put that note up again? I'd love to read that note to everybody. So excited to try this part. All right, great, Golden Lover. Isn't it cool on Sunday you hear some stuff you could try the next day? Just scaffold it, nice and slow. Those hearts are flowing up the screen. I would like 500,000 hearts. I've only got 465,000 hearts. What's wrong? I need more love. All right, let's keep going. Now, here's a summary of character education. He's my gesture leader and got it from others. Wow. All right, Kristen, good to have you. All right, so let's just sum up. Godson A. Some of you may think that you are dedicated whole brain teachers, and you are, in fact, dedicated whole brain teachers. But I give you my Louisiana friend, Kristen. She loves whole brain teaching. How much? Glasses coming off. She's expecting a child. She's giving a whole brain teaching presentation while she's having contractions. Oh, yeah, baby. So I am the proud godfather of little Lennon. Lennon was there during a whole brain teaching. You can't beat that, can you, 6 Howards? That's Kristen from Louisiana. All right. Now, Amen says, let's talk about, as we, the new whole brain teaching. It's 100% game-based teaching system. Whole brain baby, says Julie. The new whole brain teaching, games all day, so simple to implement, it's shocking. Get ready. the new whole brain teaching. Every morning, post a schedule, link each activity to a game. That's all you have to do. Now watch, you're a rookie. Here's your schedule. You say, well, first we're going to do the morning message and our game is class yes. Then we're going to talk about courage on Wednesday. Our game is class yes with hands folded. Then we're going to do phonics and our game is class yes, speedy hands folded. Quiet time for writing, and then fancy class yes, speedy hands folded. So this is for the basic rookie just starting out. List your activities. Tell the kids that these techniques you'll be using are little games. And then if you list beside each activity the type of game, it keeps you on track. It's an automatic implementer. You do need the games book. Then as you move on, at the intermediate, maybe you do mirror words. Mirror words, what kind of game is that? That's follow the leader. And then you throw in class yes. And here is for you advanced people, you say, listen, there's my scoreboard. Morning message, I'm using the scoreboard. I'm still using it when we talk about Courage Wednesday. I'm going to Super Improver writing. I'm doing scoreboard and Super Improver when I do math. And I'm playing Crazy Professor when we do reading. Dig it. Don't be afraid to run out of games. Can I tell you why you shouldn't be afraid to run out of games, my friends? Because we've got 122 of them for every kind of classroom activity. So that's the new WBT. Implement with your list of activities. You choose what to implement. You see that? Sometimes you're just going to try a new whole brain teaching technique. You say, this is a new little game. Other times you're going to hit the scoreboard and scoreboard and scoreboard. And then the Super Improver. In the old WBT, you were playing 2 or 3 different games at the same time. Just do scoreboard or do Super Improver. Or say we're doing scoreboard and Super Improver. Or leadership lottery. Or brainies. And we said last week, if you really want to jazz it up, call them apps. We're not doing games, we're doing game apps. Mind game apps. Now, here's the summary. Look, it's so easy to implement. Check it out. The new WBT lists the day's activities, link each activity to a game. That's it. Who's on board? Who's all in? Who's all in with the new whole brain teaching? Everything is a game. Julie loves it. Golden Lover loves it. Stacy, Sarah, 6 Howards, Geo Jerry, Colleen, Kim Cummins. Yes, I knew Kim Cummins would be crazy about it. Games rock. And we have so many games. There's no reason not to gamify education. Why? Why, my friends? What are the advantages? Blizzard is all in. Here are the advantages. Great idea, says mom to mom. Let the games begin, says Julie. The game list keeps you on track. Your kids are engaged, funtricity, because they love games. And if you forget a game, the students will remind you. You might have as much fun as an art teacher. You might have as much fun as a music teacher. They're having fun all day long. What's wrong with that? Huh? Now, they're game. Now we'll have a quiet time, we'll do some reading. Now we'll have a quiet time, we'll do some writing. I think this is new, my friends. Some games we have are dialed into specific activities, but other games like Scoreboard and Leadership Lottery and Code Breaker. Yeah. Gamify is a real word, Kim. All right, my friends, now, let's have fun learning, says Julie. Wouldn't that be wild? We're always teaching challenging kids. The more lessons that you have on courage, the better for your challenging kids. Now, if you have any questions, I'm ready. Typically, there's not a lot of questions, but I'll take a second here. If you got any questions, let me know. Here's to you, California Clear. Man, the hearts are flowing up the screen. All right. Now, every week we give away a free book. We give away free stuff. We've got a winner. Let's see who that winner is. Here's the contest. You can win a free book. Wear it on your shirt, absolutely. Use a name tag holder. Win a free book. Send us a powerful action plan for implementing courage lessons in your classroom. Email it. I'll come in tight here. Email Nancy Stoltenberg at Whole Brain Teaching. Send them in. See Chapan. Send them to Nancy Stoltenberg. And here's the deal. Robin Hayes, 2nd grade, Edmond, Oklahoma, she won last week. Every week brings a winner. And if you enter, we will send you this free certificate. Only it'll be labeled Courage Prize. An e-certificate for everyone who enters. My friends, if you want a on-site training, email me. Yes, Blizzard, congrats to Robin. Free over the video training. Do we ever see the action plans? I think we could publish them. Yes, Scoreboard with your marker on your ID badge. Thank you for writing that kindness word problem. All right. I'm Coach B. I'm all in with Whole Brain Teachers United. Who's all in? Who's all in with the new Whole Brain Teaching game-based educational system? Where are you from? Julie Dupree, I know she's in. Julie Dupree is the queen of Bossier City, which is the capital of Whole Brain Teaching in the universe, all in Bossier. Thanks, Coach, says Blizzard. Sarah says she's in. Louisiana is in, all in Michigan. Thank you, Stacy. Washington, USA, Cleveland. 6 Howards, I know you're in. Ms. Kelly from Room 2, Florida's in, Maryland is in. Whole Brain Teachers United. Changing the world one game at a time. How about that one? Fort Myers. I've been to Fort Myers quite a few times. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Maryland, says Sarah Kate. My friends, next week, all in Bossier City, Rhonda in Wichita, Kansas, all in Illinois. Thank you, Golden Lover. Despite the snow, Golden Lover, thank you so much. Next week, Invincible Grit. Can you dig Invincible Grit? What's that going to be like? Next Sunday, same time. Rain, Louisiana, absolutely, Kim. So it's character education week after week, and then we start some other stuff. Blizzard says Invincible Grit's her favorite. The kids are being gritters. We're gritters, not quitters. All right, Stephanie. All right, so it is Coach B signing off. Power to the teachers. Power to the kids. See you next week.